Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. My name is Taylor, for those of you who may have never been here before, and in today's video we are getting a little bit chaotic once again and talking about 3 of my favorite chaotic mods for The Sims 4. All 3 of these were created by Sacrificial, and honestly one of my favorite modders for the game because some of the things that they decide to add to this game bring me so much joy. If you've seen any of my who is the worst space game townie, who is the worst Sims YouTuber, you know how much I love extreme violence. We're going to be talking about that one and 2 others by Sacrificial in this video that honestly I love playing with. I've been getting a lot more into mods lately, so it just brings me a lot of joy to see these creators being so interesting, so creative, and just creating these chaotic worlds that we don't get in The Sims 4. If we could have any of this stuff in the game, I would be like, whoa, no longer rated T for teen, my friends. We are moving on up in the world. But if at any point throughout this video you enjoy it, be sure to give it a thumbs up. You can also subscribe to the channel. You can find links to my Twitch, my Twitter, my second channel, my TikTok, my Instagram, a lot of places. There's a lot of places to find me on the internet, and you can find links to all of those in the description down below. Make sure to leave a comment to help out with that algorithm, and let's jump into 3 of my favorite chaotic mods by Sacrificial. One mod that you may have in your game more often than the other 2 on this list is the Life Tragedies mod. This one adds things like fatal illnesses, kidnapping, serial killers, and so much more that can add consequences to your game. The Sims 4 is on easy mode and doesn't have any bad things happening to your Sims, so adding something like this can completely change how you play. Thankfully, Sacrificial has enabled the ability to choose the frequency of which these things will happen, so if you choose a slower setting, they won't happen much, but they will add a ton of chaos to your game. The first set of things you can do is kidnap other Sims, where they'll end up bringing these Sims to Forgotten Grotto, or they can mind control these Sims, ask for a ransom from their families, and even get a couple thousand simoleons. Kidnapping Sims is a fun way to have your Sim have maybe a secret life, or just get rid of some Sims you hate. Your Sims are also able to get kidnapped themselves, or a truck will drive up and take your Sims away and they'll disappear entirely from your family. Your Sims can report this to the police or try and contact the Sims and hopefully get them returned. In addition to getting kidnapped, there are other bad things that can happen, like a robber showing up at your Sims' home and taking all of their stuff, or a serial killer showing up and just murdering random Sims in your household or your visitors. One of my favorite... Wait, is that bad? Is it bad that fatal illness is my favorite part? Well, a Sim may start feeling poorly, and you'll see a moodlet letting you know. When this moodlet appears, your Sims are able to go get checked out at the hospital, and there's a good chance they're going to come home and tell you they have a fatal illness and they'll be dying. These Sims are going to have their bladder need changed to a countdown to how long they have to live, and there's only one thing they can do to try to survive. For this, you'll want to choose the option to have your Sim have surgery, but this only has a 20% success rate, and if unsuccessful, your Sim will be dying within a few days. This is very sad, but very real. Since this is a life Sim, I think it's 100% necessary to have these things in the game. Obviously, some players may not want this because it can kill some of your favorite characters, but I really just need some more consequences, and Life Tragedies is perfect for that. As with all of these mods, you can find a link to Life Tragedies in the description down below. Now, the next 2 mods are a little bit more chaotic, one might say. The Zombie Apocalypse mod is awesome. This mod is exactly what the name says, a zombie apocalypse. I decided to showcase this with Judith Ward because it's hilarious to have a rich and famous Sim go around killing zombies or being turned and becoming one herself. In this mod, your Sim is able to purchase an item that they can feed to other Sims to turn them into zombies, or you can listen to this broadcast that will let you know that Sims are becoming zombies, probably due to a lab accident. In this moment, there will be random Sims coming up from the ground who have become zombies, and your Sim will need to make a decision to either fight for safety or to let the zombies bite them and join the dark side. When trying to survive, your Sim can purchase guns and ammo, different antidotes and sprays that will help them survive, and you pretty much just need to eliminate anybody who's become a zombie. If you're unlucky and you become a zombie, you can go around and just keep biting Sims for the fun of it. Why not? They'll either lose to your strength and become a zombie too, or they will fight you off. This is such a fun and different way to play The Sims 4 that we don't have it all in the game, so this is a must play for any players just getting into mods and that have never tried this before. One thing that Sacrificial does really well is these kinds of mods where just crazy things are happening all the time and there's a little bit of violence, and the animations and everything you see in this, as well as all of the skin textures and skin details, are incredible. So this is a must have in your game if you're really willing to have zombies trying to get rid of your Sim. And the final mod on our list is Extreme Violence. The Extreme Violence mod is one of my favorites, as we know. I absolutely love using this mod to host a murder holiday where every sim in the world will participate and start killing each other as well as being killed. This has been featured in a couple videos recently on my channel, which Sims YouTuber is the worst, those kinds of videos. Depending on your Sims traits, they will either love or ignore this murder holiday, but most Sims are going to participate a little bit, whether they like it or not. In addition to the regular murder holiday that you can add to your game for autonomous killing, you can also do both deadly and non-deadly interactions on Sims with all sorts of funny interactions to use, like killing Sims with a flamethrower, crushing Sims with your booty, and so many more. There are even gangs for your Sims to join, and Eliza, of course, had to become a member of the Thoughty gang. If your Sim is in a gang and does any deadly interactions on a member of an opposing gang, the members of that gang are going to start hunting your Sim, so make sure you're a little extra careful. If you start killing lots of Sims, there's a chance the police may show up and try to arrest you, but there are ways out of this, like killing them, or, like Eliza decided to do, you can kill them while kissing them, live your best life, queen. This mod is filled with so many goodies and is a great option if you want to have your Sim become a serial killer or just want more silly ways to add chaos to The Sims 4. There you have it, guys. Those are my 3 favorite chaotic mods by Sacrificial. I'll have all of the links to all of these mods as well as a link to their Patreon if you want to support them there, which honestly, I love supporting creators on Patreon because it's like, yep, they deserve this. They do all this stuff technically for free, even if they do have ways they can make money. They don't have to do that. So that's pretty cool. And I like being able to do things like that and support them. So if you have any extra money you can throw their way, be sure to do that as well. Just because, EA is a little bit dry sometimes, and this stuff definitely adds a little bit of chaos, mixes up the game, makes it way more interesting. Leave me a comment letting me know which one of these mods was your favorite out of the 3. Honestly, Extreme Violence always has a fun place in my heart, but I think that the Life Tragedies mod kind of brings a little bit of chaos to everyday gameplay, and I think that that's fun. I love the chaos. We've learned that recently. But if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and you can find me everywhere on the internet in the description down below. And I hope you are having an amazing day, and I will see you next time. Bye, everybody.